Let's cook this delicious Ghana version of egusi with bitter leaf soup. So I was craving for it. It's been a long time. I went into my garden. I got this bitter leaf. I washed it thoroughly and we pound it. Right, so after pounding your bitter leaf, you would want to put about 2 tablespoons of kawa in there to take away the bitterness. This is the sure way that I know to take off the bitterness from your bitter leaf. It's a sure way without no hustle. After pounding, you cook it. When it just boils, you take it off and then you strain your bitter leaf. So now we steam our meat by adding some onion, some seasoning, some ginger, garlic and onion mix. I add in a little bit of salt, Badia, thyme and a little bit of seasoning. So I mix everything thoroughly and I bring it to a boil so I get a soft, tender meat. One thing about a lot of us northerners is that most of us were taught cooking without blending tomatoes and all that. So you hardly see me cooking with blended tomatoes. And I've gotten used to it. I'm more or less of a fish lover than a meat person. So if you see any fish in there, hey, that's for me. And I've always believed you don't really need much when it comes to cooking. So here I prepare my egusi by putting in about 5 tablespoons of my egusi powder. And then I add a little bit of water, mix it thoroughly and put it aside. Starting with my bitter leaf egusi stew, I put in some palm oil, some Momonie, which is optional by the way. I add in some onions and allow it to cook and add my ginger, garlic, onion and pepper mix. Now I put in my tomatoes. Then I add a bit more of my pepper mix. So I like to divide my pepper mix into batches depending on the type of food I'm cooking. Because I notice with each stage, it has the type of aroma or fragrance it gives to you. So I put in my smoked fish and then add in my steamed meat here, a little bit of my Badia spice, and the rest of my pepper mix. So I forgot to list rosemary as part of the ingredients, but I added a little bit of rosemary. I cover it up until my smoked fish is soft and tender. Then I add in my egusi mix. I mix and cover it up until it is well cooked. So this stew is a versatile stew. You can use it to eat your omutuo, your eba, your rice. The next is to add my bitter leaf and then the rest of my seasoning. I haven't added any salt because my stock and my Momonie all had salt. I added a little bit of water because my stew was too thick. And here you have it, guys. So now to cook our eba, we add in a little bit of salt to hot water and we make it boil. Reduce the water a bit and then mix in your gari. I can't give you the specific measurement. Just add it little by little until you get the consistency you desire. I added in the rest of my hot water because I wanted my eba to be softer. And you have your eba, guys. It's so simple to make. If you have your gari and your kids are around, you don't want to stress yourself too much, eba is the best way to go. And then here you have it, guys. I'm salivating already. Can you see how soft my eba looks? With my egusi stew. Try this, guys, and give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Hey, let me do some justice to this eba. Ciao. Salam, guys. See you in the next video.